Hey guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel, and today's video is all about Centella, baby. Yeah, one of our favorite ingredients, right? Centella is super popular, taking the world by storm, but you know, it really did start with K-beauty. And today I'm going to be talking about some products from SKIN1004, which has really crafted their entire line around Centella. Now, big heads up, today's video is sponsored by the brand SKIN1004. And I am going to be reviewing their mega popular Centella Ampoule. You guys have been asking me to review this for a very long time, and I'm so excited to share my findings with you. I'm going to be reviewing some other products as well from their Madagascar Centella line, and then I'm also going to talk about their Hyalu-Cica line, which is hyaluronic acid and Centella. So if you guys are so ready to find out all my thoughts on these Centella goodies, give the video a big thumbs up and let's get started. So Centella is an herb that's native to Asia, and you find it in a lot of medicinal medicine. But once you put it onto the skin, you start to see some really great benefits for soothing, hydrating, and calming the skin. Those are the most popular, well-known benefits of Centella, but it is actually also antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, and it's a strong antioxidant. So it's suitable definitely for irritated skin, sensitive skin, but it's also really good if you are fighting acne, and it is also good if you've got some well-aging or anti-aging goals. So basically Centella is perfect for everyone. So let's start off with the most popular product from SKIN1004, and probably one of my top requested products to review, and that is the Madagascar Centella Ampoule. And this is featuring 100% of Centella extract. Yeah, if you are a Cica fiend, if you love Centella, you definitely have to look at this one, right? I mean, it is pure Centella goodness. Now, just a quick kind of word here. If you're somebody who is sitting there going, just Centella and nothing else, are you sure? I'm here to tell you that yes, there are some preservatives in this, ensuring that no mold or microbes are growing inside of your serum. This is shelf stable. This is very much like a lot of the other single extract products that I've reviewed on my channel. Due to Korean labeling laws, you do not have to list the water and preservatives that are most likely here, but what we really need to know is there's no other star players or supportive ingredients in here. This is just pure Centella goodness that's shelf stable. So this texture is going to be suitable for a variety of skin types. I wasn't exactly sure what to expect with a 100% Centella extract. What was that texture gonna be like? But I was really surprised. It was light, it was runny, it was hydrating, refreshing, really easily absorbed onto the skin with no stickiness, no tackiness. This just feels so light, airy, breathable, hydrating on the skin. It feels really, really good, a very pleasant texture. So I understand why this is so popular. I really think top to bottom, this is a lovely product. You know, it's been so hot and humid here recently. This product is really sliding into my skincare routine very effortlessly. You know, when it's hot and humid, you don't want thick layers, you don't want lots of layers, you definitely don't want sticky or overwhelming layers. So this Centella Ampoule, it really just layers into my skincare really effectively. It gives my skin everything it needs, a shot of hydration, a touch of balance in a really lightweight, breathable texture. And so I have been reaching for this a lot lately. Now let's talk about the calming benefits of this, because I think the majority of us are reaching for Centella for the calming capabilities. We did talk about the other benefits, but I think it's the most famous benefit, right? And I do think that this calms and soothes the skin, but it's not that type of instant in your face calming. It's not an instant anti-irritation product. This is something you want to be consistent with, and you will start to notice the benefits with this. After I started using this consistently, I noticed that my skin was a little bit calmer. The biggest thing I noticed was a reduction in redness. It really does reduce the redness and inflammation on the skin. And over time, I was feeling like, yeah, my skin was a little bit more calm, a little stronger, and definitely less inflamed. So it does work, but this is that type of product that you want to be using consistently to really get the full benefits of it. But like I said, I really understand why this this is popular. I can't find any fault with this. You know, the pros of it is it really delivers on what it says it's going to do. That reduction in redness and inflammation was a really nice benefit. The texture, gonna work for a lot of different people. The ingredients list, I mean, chef's kiss, moi, right? We absolutely love Centella on this channel. And like I said, I can't find a con to this product really at all. If there's only one product that you can try from SKIN1004, it's gonna be this one. So next up, let's talk about the Madagascar Centella Toning Toner. Some ingredients of note include Centella as the very first ingredient. We also have niacinamide and PHA. So this is called a toning toner, which is kind of a funny name. I giggled and I still am saying it, but it really is a very true name. This is a toner that will tone your skin. Not only are we getting the hydration benefits, but we're also getting brightening from niacinamide and some exfoliation and kind of skin renewal benefits from the PHA. So funny name, but definitely a really good description of what this product is meant to do. So PHA, as a quick refresher, this is kind of known as a new generation AHA chemical exfoliant. So it helps to remove the dead skin cells on the surface of your skin. It can really help improve texture and tone of your skin. But one of the benefits of PHA over AHA is that it's a lot more gentle. It's a lot less prone to causing irritation and a lot less prone to causing sun sensitivity on the skin. So overall, definitely a chemical exfoliation superstar, especially for sensitive skin. So the texture, it's really watery. It's got quick absorption into the skin and it doesn't have any moisture. There's no slip or anything or any body to this. It's really just hydrating on the skin with no stickiness or tackiness afterwards. So this is a good example of a hydrating and exfoliating toner, kind of a 2-in-1. And the hydration of this kind of helps to buffer the potential irritation of the chemical exfoliation. My skin got along with this really well, and I have to say it again, I have very sensitive skin and I can only tolerate pretty low levels of chemical exfoliation. And so this was just like the perfect match for my skin with the Centella and the PHA. It was a really nice formula. This is something that I personally just kind of put into my skincare routine occasionally when I need a booster of exfoliation, because remember, my tolerance level is very low. So this is something I would use after like a real heavy and sweaty workout, because I want to make sure that I'm breakout free after all of that sweat, right? So this is just adding that little kick up of exfoliation into my skincare routine. I really do think that this is gentle enough to be used every single day, especially if you don't have particularly sensitive skin. This is a really nice gentle formulation that's not going to over exfoliate your skin. You're not going to push it too much by using something like this. I think it's been formulated really nicely to show good results, but without pushing your skin too far. So the pros of this is that it's very gentle on your skin. It's a really great formulation, and I think it's going to be most suitable for oily and combination skin types. The drawback or the con of this one, the only thing I have to say about this truly is just if you're a very dehydrated person like me, this may not offer like all the hydration that you need from your toner, but I honestly think this functions more as an exfoliating toner with hydration benefits. So just kind of know if you are dehydrated, you might want to use it alongside of your other hydrating products to get full hydration benefits. But otherwise, I think that this is a really great gentle PHA product. Next, let's talk about the Madagascar Centella Soothing Cream. So the ingredients of note include Centella. We also have tranexamic acid, and that's going to bring some brightening benefits. We also have ceramized cholesterol and fatty acids, which you know are great barrier supportive ingredients. So the texture of this really surprised me because I was not expecting it to be a hydrating gel texture. What? Yeah, this was a surprise to me. This has a really nice spread on the skin and like a true deep burst of hydration. This is a very hydrating gel texture that absorbs down into an incredibly light, very airy layer on the skin. And maybe just a whisper of like lock it down occlusivity, but like I'm talking like a very, 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 very small amount. This is incredibly light. And really, I did not detect a lot of moisture, not a lot of emollient emolliency in this one. It's really very much on the hydrating side. So I was really surprised by that texture. I found it really pleasant. The experience of that texture, really nice with all that hydration in it. But I will admit, it's just not enough for my skin. I'm combination, but I lean a lot more on the dry side, and I do deal with dehydration. And so for me, as like a final cream, this is just way too light for me. This is something I might layer underneath a cream, or maybe even put on top of my cream as like a very, very light sleeping pack. But like I said, it's just not right for my skin type. But I will tell you, I'm very surprised by the ingredients in this, because I personally love ceramide cholesterol fatty acid. You know, I search for that combination in like all skincare products because it's very good for your skin's moisture barrier, so good for your skin's health. And I find that combination really rare to find in a light texture like this. It's very commonly in very emollient, more medium weight, real traditional cream type of textures. So I actually find this to be very unique. This is one of the few ceramide cholesterol fatty acid types of products that's going to be really suitable for oily skin. So the pros here, definitely a really wonderful ingredients list, and definitely offering something more unique to my oily skin friends. The drawbacks here, the cons, it's just a little bit light for I think a majority of skin types, but you can get creative with how you use this, layering it underneath your moisturizer or even on top as a soothing lightweight sleeping pack. Let's move on to the Hyalu-Cica line, which features hyaluronic acid and Centella. All right, let's start off with the Madagascar Centella Hyalu-Cica Blue Serum. So the ingredients of note include Centella, 5 different types of hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, panthenol, polyglutamic acid, and ceramide NP. So the texture is like a medium weight gel texture with a lot of hydration. Really gorgeous spread, sinks in the skin great, and it really plumps your skin. You know, it's all that hyaluronic acid. It really gives you that gorgeous, bouncy, plump skin that I just love. And I was really pleasantly surprised with all of that hyaluronic acid. We did not get that sticky, tacky feel. That's very characteristic of hyaluronic acid. You know, your fingers just feel kind of like tacky on your face. I was really pleasantly surprised that this just left my skin really silky without any of that stickiness at the top. So I actually really like this serum. I was very attracted to the Hyalu-Cica line just because I want to say Hyalu. Hallelujah. I think the name is really fun to say, but I was definitely interested in what they were going to do with this hyaluronic acid Centella combo. And they really did not disappoint me on this. I'm very impressed by the ingredients list, definitely. And I love the texture of this. You know, this is another serum I've been reaching for a lot lately in the hot weather. It's definitely a little bit more on the medium weight side, where the Centella Ampoule was a lot lighter, a lot airier. This is still light though, you know, even though it's medium weight, it's still light. It's got all those humectants in it that really plump my skin up. And I love that in the hot weather. I love that I can just get that plump, juicy skin without a lot of like heavy moisturizing or creamy types of ingredients. You know what I mean? I think this just has like a really pleasing texture, a great benefit to it. It makes my skin feel so, so good without overwhelming it or making it feel heavy. So I really, really enjoy this one. And I mean, the pros to this, I think it's going to work for a wide variety of people because they've really formulated the hyaluronic acid in a really pleasant way. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel sticky like some hyaluronic acid heavy products can. They can almost have like a moisturizing feel to them. This just keeps the balance where it should be, in my opinion. So I think it'll suit a lot of different skin types. The only drawback or con to this one, it's really just more about what you're seeking for in your serums, because this has a little dose of brightening to it. It's got a little dose of calming, but it is really focused more on skin strengthening and skin health, your moisture barrier. And so for some people that might not bring those wow benefits. I just always say know what you want when you go into a serum. And so if you're really into skin health, skin plumping, hydration, this could be the one for you. Let's talk about the Madagascar Centella Centella Hyalu-Cica Sleeping Pack. Ingredients of note here include 3 types of hyaluronic acid, Centella, niacinamide, polyglutamic acid, and ceramide NP. So the texture of this is a really lightweight, hydrating gel texture. As you spread this across your skin, it just kind of like melts into your skin in this really, really light, breathable, hydrating layer with just a hint of occlusivity to it, just a little bit of lock it down kind of feeling to it, but it's not super heavy. It doesn't overwhelm the skin. It's just a really nice, pleasant, light gel texture. So here's another product that's been performing really well for me in the summertime. This is a wonderful hot weather sleeping pack because, you know, I will be honest with you, I like sleeping packs all year round, but you don't really equate hot and humid weather with an additional layer in your skincare routine, right? Like, they just don't really go together. But if you're one of those people who's like, I want to do a sleeping pack, but I don't know if I can tolerate another layer, this could be the product for you. I cannot emphasize enough how light this sleeping pack is on the skin. It feels really, really nice and breathable, but still has that light occlusivity to fight dehydration. If you have really severe dehydration, I don't know that this is for you. I don't think this is the type of sleeping pack you should look for. But if you just get a little occasional dehydration, especially from the air conditioning being on like high all the time, this could be a really nice thing to add into your summer skincare routine without the worry of overwhelming your skin. So I've been really impressed with this one, especially the way that texture has performed and the ingredients. I mean, another chef's kiss here. Mwah. Really, really lovely ingredients. So the pros to the sleeping mask, that texture. Of course, I can't stop gushing about the texture. But I also think that this is one of those sleeping packs that's going to be great for those of you on the more oily side. Again, you don't want to overwhelm your skin. This is a great texture for not doing that. The drawbacks, it's just the dehydration element. It's very light occlusivity. So if you like a little bit more of lock it down, you know what I mean? This may not be for you, but I do think that beyond that, it's going to serve a lot of different skin types. So just a quick recap, you know, I will say trying all of these products from SKIN1004, my biggest takeaways is that this just brand in general, I think is really good to look at if you do have oily and combination skin, because they've really kept those textures in mind. Everything is really light and airy, non-sticky, not overwhelming for the skin. So I think especially for those skin types, do take a look at this brand most definitely, but just generally speaking, a wide variety of the products that I talked about today will suit a lot of different people. The other thing I wanted to say is through my experience, I realized this is a great brand to look at if you live in a hot and humid climate, because all of these products perform beautifully for the 90-degree Fahrenheit plus temperatures that we've been having. And like, this has just been a really good brand to test during the summer because I've definitely been melting a little bit. The other thing that I wanted to say, like I said it before, but I just want to say it again, the must buy, if you can only get one thing from this brand, the must buy is the Madagascar Centella Ampoule from SKIN1004. It is popular and iconic for a reason, and I'm going to back up all of that hype. I think it's a really wonderful ampoule. So thank you again to SKIN1004 for sponsoring today's video. Links to everything we talked about in today's video in the info box for easy browsing. So I'm curious to know, have you guys tried this brand before? What do you think? Let me know in the comment box below. If you're not subscribed to my channel, but you did love this video, maybe it helped you make a decision, please consider subscribing to my channel. I release 2, sometimes 3 skincare focused videos every single week. And don't forget to turn on notifications. I hope you guys are healthy, happy, and safe wherever you are in the world. I cannot wait for you to go out and conquer this day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.